Hey there, beautiful. Would it shock you if I told you you do not need to be on social media to have a thriving business? It's true. Stay tuned. All right, ladies. So, what I just told you goes against the grain of pretty much every guru, coach, whatever out there. But I've been thinking a lot about this. I have been blessed to talk with so many of you in recent weeks. And what I keep hearing, and I want you to tell me if this is something you're thinking of, you're saying to me, I know I need to be on social media, but I don't know what to post. And I'm afraid of doing video. And and it's like all these different excuses and all these different fears and mindsets and stories that are going on in your mind, and you're feeling pressure. You're feeling pressure to do something that you're not even sure is going to, put you in front of those that you really should be in front of, right? Your ideal client. You're just get yourself all wrapped up in a pretzel. Some of you are sitting on the computer for literally hours a day trying to figure out what the secret sauce is, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram or even LinkedIn or YouTube, right? Oh, if I only knew the formula, the magic formula, then I could just do all of these, videos or lives or posts, and then my sales would skyrocket. Now listen, I want to encourage you to take a breath. In love, I'm telling you, be encouraged that you don't have to be on social media. Let me explain. Do you have your ideal client identified? Do you know him or her in detail? You know where they hang out on social media? And if so, which ones? Where they hang out offline when we get out of COVID, right? So, like, if you don't know who your ideal client is, and you're still taking this desperate stance of, gosh, I want to work with anybody who has a pulse, anybody that's willing to pay me. So I'll speak to everybody. I don't want to exclude anybody. I don't want to offend. I don't want to miss opportunities. Ladies, before you worry about social media and which platform that you must be on, or how to even go about, optimizing what you're doing on social media, you need to spend time on your ideal client. Now, in the link below, in the comments below, I am going to give you a link to a couple of things. Number one, I'm going to give you a link to my branding checklist because it's important. If you don't have your brand figured out, and by the way, figuring out your ideal client is step 2 in creating this compelling personal brand that you need. So I'm going to have a link to my branding checklist. It's free. Take it, look at it, okay? I'm also going to give you another link to chat with me for a 20-minute free, no obligation, no cost strategy session so that we can talk about your brand. We can talk about marketing strategies that make sense in light of your ideal client and make sense in light of you. Like, what are your strengths? Where do you like to hang out, both online and offline? It matters, okay? So, but I want to come back and I want to wrap up this idea of, what are you talking about, Judy? What do you mean I don't have to be on social media? I need to take advantage of every opportunity that's out there that's available to connect, to be found, to be discovered, right? Brava, I applaud you for that. But I want you to understand something. At the end of the day, business is built on relationships. And just as you don't get to know the man that you married in a group setting, you can't expect to go from, having a following of 100 or 500 or 1,000 or more without having to do a one-on-one connection with people. That is what this noise is really hiding. I don't think intentionally, but it's confusing. It's confusing you. Look, in order for you to establish a relationship with someone, it takes a one-on-one, and it takes a time investment. It takes a showing up on a personal level. And that is the power of private messenger in Facebook and DMs in Instagram and messaging in LinkedIn and so on, right? And with respect to posts, commenting, responding to each and every comment. If someone took the time and you know that it did, right? I mean, how many times have you watched a video but you didn't comment? Or you resonated with a post but you didn't comment? So if someone actually saw what you did, whether it's a video or post, they took the time to stop and watch or read, and then they commented, the very least you could do is comment with something more than just a love or a like, right? To the comment. I'm talking about respond with words. Thank you so much. How can I help you? Ask another question. Relationships. It's about asking questions, truly caring about the other person, wanting to help them, and more than the want them, you show them that you care by the questions that you ask, by showing up in Messenger or DMs and leaving them a voice note so they can hear the inflection and the excitement in your voice. Just earlier today, I'm starting to reach out to new members as they join my Blessed to Thrive community Facebook group, which is nearly 2,500 beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, ambitious women of faith like you. So if you're not in that group, I'm going to leave that link below too. But, I started leaving voice notes for new members. Why? Because I want to connect. I love when they watch my lives. I love when they participate in my challenges. I love when they say, oh my goodness, this group is like no other. I am so thankful that God brought me to this group and introduced me to you. And it is such a blessing. It's a double blessing. It's from me to you, you to me, and all the other sisters right there in the group. But I'm doing that because I realize what I've known all along, but only recently the light bulb went off in social media, and that's why I wanted to come to you. Social media is a beautiful tool. It's a marketing tool to gain exposure to people that before the internet, you probably never meet. I mean, I have ladies from different countries inside my Blessed to Thrive group, and in my Girls Guide to Outrageous Real Estate Success Facebook group. We've got over 28,000 women from across the world. I am almost certain every country is represented there. And there is no way that I would meeting people from Poland and from Portugal and from Kenya and from Australia and various places elsewhere without the internet. So yes, social media can be very powerful in kind of introducing you to people, but those people that you're in groups with, or that may be in your group, or that may watch a video here or there, if they don't hear from you, if they don't feel that one-on-one connection, it's lost opportunity, ladies. So again, should you be on social media? Sure, but be strategic. Figure out who your ideal client is, where are they, that's where you need to be, right? And then when you're doing your social media, the priority should not be churning out content for the sake of churning out content. It should be addressing pain points, helping, seriously, valuable content that will help move your client forward while showing them that you are the person that they need to help them, that you do things differently, that you do things better, okay? And it's that one-on-one, bringing it from one to many, a la social media, to a one-to-one, where it's relationship. So I'd love to hear your comments. Leave it below. And I'd love to see you also on Facebook and Instagram. I'll leave that as well below, at Judy Weber Live. I love you so much, ladies. And here is my takeaway for today. I really want you to go down in the description here and pull off my branding checklist. And if you're serious and committed to building your business, even now in the midst of coronavirus. Do not stop. Keep going. You can do this. I'm having my best month ever. It is not a sin to sell. I am helping people who need it. And so if you would like to take advantage of the opportunity to share 20 minutes with me through Zoom on a strategy session, go ahead and schedule a convenient date and time to do that. All right? I can't wait to connect with you personally and strategize. Mwah. God bless you. Love you so much.